All right, what is going on, guys? Today is a super exciting video because for the very first time, the S14 is going to be hitting the dyno. As you can see, we are outside at Roberto's shop, Rav Performance. It's a beautiful day here in Florida, a little hot.
I'm not sweating.
It's literally 87 degrees out right now. I bet you in Connecticut, it's probably a nice, beautiful 62 to 58, which is absolutely fantastic. But enough of that. We are here to see the S14. It's obviously outside, so it's moving under its own power. And this thing just looks absolutely beautiful. You can see they added an oil cooler. They added a power steering cooler. Obviously, we have the intercooler here. The only thing I'm not stoked about is this thing, dude. What is that? It's a blow-off valve. You don't like compressor surge?
I like not blowing up turbos.
That went down in the comments. Is that like a real thing? I thought like turbos were good enough that like that doesn't mean anything anymore.
If it was a G series, sure.
Okay.
But
I really wanted to start this video because we're actually going to be bringing this inside, but I wanted to show you guys the cold start. So this is E85 and it's on a Motec.
Motec.
Which this is my first Motec car, and Roberto told me this. He was like, listen, you could get a Haltech, you could do all of this, or you could just buy a Motec and I won't charge you any of the install or anything because I want to show you how good a Motec can actually be inside a car. He told me that this thing is gonna pretty much drive like a new car, and obviously you've been in some Motec cars. What do you think?
Once you drive a Motec car, you can't go back.
Really?
You can't go back.
So you think there's actually a big difference between Haltech or like any of those ECUs?
Well, this hunk of junk, not my car. NA, Miata, like made 123 on the dyno on a Haltech Elite.
Okay.
Same timing, same everything. Literally same fuel, timing, and this thing made an extra 10 horsepower on the whole graph.
Really?
Yeah, if you take the graph and you move it up 10 horsepower, that's what this car did.
Do you know why?
Nope.
You don't. You don't know.
Nope.
But like, honestly, do you think like, have you driven the car?
You drove my, yeah, it's way better.
It is.
You drove my 32, right?
Yeah.
So that made 350.
Mm-hmm.
Switch it to a Motec and now makes 370. Same boost, same fuel, same timing.
I wonder why that is. I wonder if like Roberto can give like the technical reason on that, because I definitely can't.
I mean, it just processes everything so much faster and is more efficient.
Gotcha.
At everything, so.
So it's pretty much going from like a 32-bit to like a 64-bit on a computer. Dang, okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. If everything processes faster and smoother, then obviously your drive ability will be smoother.
You gotta drive this. It's a hunk of junk, but like...
This thing's slam, bro.
It's pretty bad.
But it drives nice. And this is NA, you said.
Like, engine management-wise, drivability-wise, it's sick.
Yeah, I'll have to drive it, but do you want to start this thing up so we can show them the cold start on this bad girl? I can't lie though, like just looking at this thing makes me so happy. It looks so freaking good. There's a couple things that we need to still do. Our catch can, our GK Tech catch can just came in, so we have to do that. We also have to get a new turbo drain, which is actually here. The one that we have is the wrong one, so it does leak a little, but that one just actually came in today, so we can replace that as well. But overall, I mean, I think if everything goes right on the dyno today, I think I'm driving this around West Palm, which is,
okay.
Why are you laughing? I'm excited,
This
dude.
thing drove from there, here, and then broke.
It broke? What broke on it?
Master.
Oh, the Master.
It broke.
Yeah, so, I mean, at least we have a brand new one.
Yeah,
OEM?
Zeddy.
Okay, yeah, OEM enough. All right, this is it. He found the key. Let's hear this thing fire up. Boom! E85 starts right up like a kitten, purring. That was quick.
I'm honestly shocked.
Oh, are you?
I thought you were gonna have like some shitty luck. It's gonna start.
Like it wouldn't start?
Yeah, for whatever.
This is sick. I am so excited. Like, obviously we can't go for any crazy power today because this turbo is probably restricted to about like 400 to 420 horsepower. But 400 horsepower in the S14 platform is honestly gonna be plenty. Like, we don't need to try to max out every single car that we build. Like, at this point in my life, I just want like a cool street car that gets down, that you can have fun, and the power is just always there. So definitely really excited about this. Connor's gonna bring this inside right now, and he's gonna get this thing on the dyno, do a couple things, and we're gonna be ready to do some pulls here really soon. All right, boys, well, we are back. It is officially the next day. As you guys know, we needed to install that catch can, so Connor went ahead, he installed the catch can, Roberto welded it into the intake over there, and then we have it going into the PCV of the valve cover. So now this thing is officially on the dyno. Yesterday, Roberto just did like a bunch of like drivability tune and like just tried to get it to the point where we can actually start doing boost pulls. So that's exactly where we're at right now. We did a lot of just like driving on the road, just making sure everything was good, and he did a lot of just like driving it on the dyno, making sure everything was good to get to this point. I didn't want to film all of it because it's kind of boring, to be honest, and I just wanted to see these power pulls. So now we can actually get straight into the fun stuff. Straight into the fun stuff now, huh?
If this is what you consider the fun stuff, yeah.
This is the fun stuff, to know like the power. So I think I told you guys in the beginning of this video, we're shooting for about 400. I don't think we need to go super crazy. You know, I don't think the turbo can handle much more than 4.
I mean, I've never done this exact setup before turbo-wise, so I don't know, but...
Does that get you like excited? Like obviously you have like a recipe here for like the GTRs and things like that, but like messing with something different with a different turbo that maybe you haven't experienced much with, like is that exciting to you?
100%. Yeah, I mean that's part of like what makes it fun is like comparing things, and
yeah,
the best feeling for like tuning in the world is when you try something different and it's better than everything you did before.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So it's like that's part of the fun.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. I'm really excited to see what happens today, and I'm excited. We've already driven it, but like I said, we didn't get into boost or anything like that. I'm excited to drive this thing under boost and just see how it feels overall. So with that being said, we're gonna let the car warm up a bit, and we're getting right into the boost pulls today. I'm not gonna lie, this is scary. 405, the first rip, come on!
The first rip to redline this engine's ever done.
Really?
Yeah, I've never taken it to redline.
That's crazy. That's sick though.
I wasn't expecting it, but I will agree that it's pretty sick, so I guess this thing might have a little more in it than we thought. So that's waste gate.
Wait, really? Oh, that was gate?
Yeah, so like 15 pounds.
Oh, shit.
Technically, we wanted a little less gate.
Oh, little less than gate.
I was trying to shoot for like 13, 14, but remember, the HCAS wastegate didn't fit because it's a left-hand drive car, and you have that modified rack.
Okay. So this isn't the gate that came with it.
Right. So we had to use an MVS tile that we had floating around, but the spring translation wasn't really working with us, and that's just some design, some flow, something isn't really making it super happy. So we were kind of guessing at it, but I mean, it's fine. It's a few extra pounds. It's not like this.
I guess like what is gate on that HKS one? Do we know?
Should have been 1 bar, so 14.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
So we're a couple PSI off. I mean, realistically speaking, I'm going to give you a button that's going to be like 4 levels of boost. The chances of you ever using a low one are basically none. So who cares?
You know me too well.
I do know you quite well. Yeah.
I just think it's crazy. I didn't even know that was gonna be like a boost pull, you know, because obviously you were warming up the car and stuff. I'm like, okay, it's getting a little loud. Like, let me film it. And then the first boost pull that I've seen, 405, 294 foot-pounds of torque at what, pretty much 7,700?
I think I let off a little early.
Okay. What are we going for RPM?
I'm gonna set it to 8,000.
8,000?
Yeah.
Do you think that's safe?
And all that stuff in it. Yeah. Well, this head and this setup can rev way more than that.
Okay.
You don't need it because I mean you're making boost at 4,000 RPM. So 4,000 RPM worth of power band is more than usable. So I don't think this car needs to rev past that.
Yeah, I don't wanna rev past 8. You know.
And also I'm gonna Motec's really cool because it really gives you a lot of options on how to control limiter.
Okay.
So because we're drive-by-wire and because we have so much ability to control the limiter via the firmware, we can make it like really soft and gentle so that the rockers are gonna hopefully stay in place.
Yeah, hopefully. Keyword hopefully.
Right.
The rockers love to spin.
Yeah, you know that story.
Yeah. They'll either last forever or like you just get fucked.
Dude, I've had them, I shit you not. We had an SR once get 2-step, like crazy amounts of like nonsense, like drifting, blah, blah, blah. Everything fine. Spit out a rocker, like just cranking it one day cold.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if maybe it was like already hurt, and then like the next morning, like that first time the cam moved, that's when it like decided to like fully break. But yeah, I hate those things.
Yeah,
Always have spares.
Yeah, definitely always have spares, and I guess don't run the stoppers because the stoppers like make them actually jam.
That jam. I'd rather
Yeah.
break and fall off to the side.
Yeah, it just like kind of goes to the side, you're good. I had stoppers in my 180SX and it actually jammed it up, and then I had to rebuild the whole engine, which was just a disaster.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't think this has stoppers.
I did not put any in.
Cool.
And check out the data too, it's pretty cool. So this is like the stuff, this is why we want all the sensors. So I need to clean up the fuel a little bit, so please ignore the trims being so far off. But if you look here, coolant pressure's at full rip, right? So we're at full boost. EGTs are all under 1200 degrees. Coolant pressure is at 14 PSI, and our crankcase pressure is negative 0.4. So depending on how healthy the engine is, this number is going to go, as the engine gets progressively sloppier, the crankcase pressure is going to go higher and higher and higher. So the fact that we're not even into the positive pressures right now means that this, you know, whoever built this engine did a pretty good job.
Wanted to talk about like all the sensors that we're using. So this should be Rudnick proof.
So it can still break,
Yeah.
but it won't let you catastrophically do that thing you do where like, oh shit, this is acting kind of funny, or I hear a funny thing. Let me just keep going forever. You know?
Yeah,
And then be like, oh, piece of shit, it broke.
Yeah,
3
so
weeks after I first heard it make a noise. You know?
we have crankcase pressure sensor.
Crankcase
We
pressure.
have the coolant pressure sensor. We have EGT sensors. Is there any other fancy one that I'm missing, or then
These
obviously
are
we
the
have
fancy
the rest?
ones. Yeah, the
Yeah.
rest is just oil pressure, oil temperature, fuel pressure, that stuff.
Yeah.
But engine crankcase pressure is a way for us to determine whether our piston rings are in good health. This number will go up over time, and once it gets to a certain point, the engine is time to stop asking it to work so hard. Coolant pressure is basically here to keep us from keeping it running if like the head gasket becomes compromised. So if you start leaking compression into your coolant, this number is gonna shoot up to like 30, 40 PSI. If there's a safety inside of it, it's gonna kill it. And then EGTs are going to be your individual cylinder temperature sensors, and then we know at which values pistons start to melt. So if we had an injector failing, a coil pack acting up, anything doing stupid, that value would go up. The ECU would be like, hey, why is number 4 cylinder 500 degrees hotter than the rest? Instead of that cylinder melting, now you get a check engine light, limp mode, go back to the log, oh shit, number 4 is a problem. You can go look at the injector, you can go look at the coil pack, you can look at the spark plug, you can look at everything but a hole in the block.
Yeah, that's actually cool.
Right.
I'm actually really happy that we decided to do all of that stuff. Especially this, you know, like this is a car that I just want to be like a cool, nice street car that just always just works, you
That's
know?
the idea.
So I'm definitely excited for this. I mean, it's looking good. 400 horsepower for the first run. So I'm definitely excited about today, and I'm excited to drive this thing. All right, so run number 1 was at 16 PSI. Run number 2, we're going all the way up to 20 PSI. So like Roberto said, we're gonna have multiple like tunes. So we're gonna have the Motec like button control module, and I'm gonna be able to like, okay, I wanna be in kill mode. Here's 500 horsepower, these are random numbers. I wanna just cruise, here's 400, you know? And by the push of a button, it changes your boost levels and things like that. So I'm definitely excited for that. But let's see what this does on 20 PSI. 416. All right, so not as much as I expected there for an extra 4 PSI. We're still working on it.
Remember, I don't know anything about this gate, so I'm being really gentle with it.
Yeah.
So that was only 17 PSI.
Oh, so it was one more PSI.
So remember, I'm just being really gentle with this gate.
Oh, gotcha, because I was like, 20 PSI, the numbers aren't numbering.
Yeah, so I'm hunting for my base duty cycle.
Okay.
And I was a little too conservative.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, better conservative than aggressive. Hi, boys, this is the 3rd pull. Oh, look at, now we're getting somewhere. 442, 312 foot-pounds of torque. That's looking good.
That was 20 PSI.
Yeah, that looks good. I'm liking it. What do you think overall? Like, what do you think our max boost level should be?
Oh, so we have enough data so we can actually make a pretty good educated...
Oh, so you're talking about like where the turbo starts to get sluggish on top?
Yeah, the one thing we didn't put on this thing, because I just wasn't expecting to even kind of be in this territory, I didn't put a back pressure sensor on the turbo, which that will tell us
if the turbo's like
working, if it's maxing out or not. You
yeah.
know, I just didn't think we were even going to be like hunting for this, but I don't know. The good thing is there's other ways of knowing if that's happening.
Yeah.
As of right now, we are not struggling at all.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great. I don't even know if I want to do more. You know?
It's definitely not struggling one bit.
Like, what do the transes hold on the 6 speeds?
I've heard they're not the best.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I have little to no experience with them. Obviously, you're not going to break the transmission on a dyno.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as of right now, though, our fuel is perfect. Timing is perfect. All of the vitals look perfect. So, I say let's give 24 a shot, because I think that's probably where we're going to end up being. And then, worst case scenario, if we go to 24 and things don't look good, I'll never allow you to go there again.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Sounds good. 24 PSI, here we come. Cross your fingers. All right, guys, so we're currently at 442 horsepower at 20, was it 24 PSI? Or 20? 20 PSI. We're going to 24. So this is what the graph looks like at 20 PSI. Now, we're gonna introduce boost more on the high end of like the RPM range, because we don't want too much torque in the mid-range. Although that it feels great, it feels awesome, but the 6-speed transmissions, we don't know yet, you know, they could be glass. So we're gonna introduce more boost on the higher end of the RPM range, and then the torque will go up here. So Roberto's gonna do that now, and we're gonna see what happens. 24 PSI, I'm getting a little nervous, but we'll see. 4th pull, 24 PSI, let's go. That's crazy. That is crazy. And the number is even crazier. I can't believe we're here right now. We're at 477 horsepower with 325 foot-pounds of torque. This is getting a little dangerous.
Not according to the data.
This is getting crazy. I love how we talked about, like, yeah, we may hit 400 today, first pull.
I just didn't know anything about this turbo, man. I have to be really conservative with it. I just don't know anything. I mean, this motor can handle like 700 horsepower.
Yeah.
You know, we built it for.
Yeah, keep in mind, like, this thing is fully built. Yeah. Roberto built the whole thing.
So it's not like, you know, and then it technically can rev to 9.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck technically.
What happens is we're working within the realms of its capability.
Yeah, which I like.
Therefore, longevity's sake.
Yeah,
and
no, for sure.
It should take it. You know? I mean, EGTs are still under 1400. Crankcase pressure at peak is a whopping -2 PSI.
-2.
And the reason it's negative is because if you look at your catch can setup, we're actually pulling vacuum from the intake.
Okay.
So the turbo is actually pulling vacuum from the crankcase,
which is good.
Makes more power.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coolant pressure is at 18 PSI, which is basically what this cap's going to be at. Fuel's perfect. Timing is still happy. So
So what do you think we should do right now?
We still fell short about 2 PSI of boost, so I'm going to clean that up a bit, and we'll do another pull with basically this exact same setup. It's just going to be a little more happy up top.
Gotcha.
Because right now, like I said, I set up the boost lazy, and I let the computer search for the right value. So I always undershoot and let the computer work its way up. So now that it worked its way up, it found out where it needs to be. Now I can go straight to it, and I won't be a PSI and a half short like I was that run.
Okay, so we're moving on to the 5th run, I believe. He just kind of cleaned everything up. I still think we're at like 24 PSI. I did not expect to make it this far, like horsepower-wise, but I'm not complaining about it. Will I complain about it when I blow my trans? Of course, but what are you gonna do? It just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Oh my god. Damn it, dude. 492, 336 foot-pounds of torque. This trans, how long do you give this thing?
I don't know enough about it.
Yeah. We're blowing it up. Not on here, but I'm blowing it up on the street for sure.
Again, from the rumors that I've heard, these are not the best, so I wouldn't be surprised. Also, your driving doesn't help.
Now, how is it looking? Does it still want more, or are we starting to find it?
I mean, I don't have an issue with. I mean, it's up. Do you want to see a number or no? This is perfect to me.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, it's annoying because we're 8 horsepower away.
I know. I was thinking that too.
That's up to you. I could definitely make it hit that number if you want to just say you have a 500 horsepower car. Even though you already can, because by the rule of rounding up, I'm pretty sure you're there.
Yeah.
But you know how the internet goes.
Oh shit.
But no, it is happy. It is happy. Temperatures are good. Pressures are good.
That was at what, 24?
24. We actually did hit our target of 24 psi.
So the last run we only hit 22.
22. Right.
Gotcha.
Right. That's why
Okay.
it was, yeah.
Fuck. So is this the kill one?
This would be the kill one.
Okay.
Right. So what's going to happen is you're going to have, I guess we'll do like 3 settings. So you'd have your gate.
Yep.
So that we know that's 400.
Yep.
You would have your stationary 20 psi.
Yep.
Right. Which would that make like 450 or something?
Yeah, about.
Right. And then you would have your kill mode, which is 20 psi, then ramping up to 26 or 24. But that one's going to feel the best. But technically speaking, that initial hit won't be any worse on the transmission.
Yeah.
You know? And also for like drifting and just in general, like what you saw with the JZX, like having that boost constantly going up and keeping that torque flat makes the car so much more predictable to drive. Right?
Oh,
Like that
for sure.
car was just every time the same feeling.
That car was a weapon.
Right, exactly.
I loved it.
Yeah, so this is basically the same thing, and it's actually going to probably feel the same, even though it's less motor, it's also less car.
Yeah.
So in theory, you know,
Yeah, I'm really excited to drive it. I don't know if we should. I don't think it matters to go more. You know, round up. It's a 500 horsepower car.
Like I said, there is a little bit of cleanup work that I wouldn't mind doing.
Yeah. You do the cleanup work, but as far as boost goes,
if it doesn't make it, then it doesn't make it. I'm not gonna pressure it for no reason.
Yeah. But I think it's cool because obviously this was a completely built engine, so we're still well within the range of like safe, which I'm happy with. Transmission-wise, can't speak the same, but we'll cross that bridge when it happens. All right, hole number 6. I put these on, my ears are starting to hurt. Leave me alone. There it is. It is officially a 500 horsepower car. God damn it. God damn it. 502 horsepower.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. It's kind of funny though, all of my cars are like 500. I need to build one car to get me out of that curse. The M2 made 505. The GTR makes what? I forget.
It was like 550.
550?
Yeah.
Still 5 though.
Yeah.
The JZX made about 505, right?
I want to say so.
Yeah, I think it made about 505. I feel like 500 is that threshold that is like kind of hard to beat. By no means do I want to beat it with this car or any of the cars that I just talked about, but we got to beat it someday. We really do. But I'm excited. I think at this point, I'm going to stop filming the dyno sessions. Berto's just going to clean everything up, make sure everything is good. I don't see any point on moving further with this graph, but this is looking really good. 100 horsepower more than we were expecting. The rod knock curse, man. Some don't believe it, but it's true. You know, it's not very good. But as you can see, so we have the S14 on the wedge right now. But that's not what truck is that? That's not mine. We were actually on our way to OSW. We had 2 Miatas on this as well, and someone decided to take a little dump. So it's not confirmed yet, but the truck might be blown up. I think there's a chance we're gonna get away with just an injector, but you guys are gonna have to stick around and find out. This was supposed to be dyno, street driving, all of that stuff, but this kind of came up and it's just taken a lot of my day away from me. And today is an upload day, so we're gonna upload this video as is. Pray for the truck, because if the truck is blown up, life's over. We just sold the M2, came up on some money, and like, well, let's just spend it all and get the truck fixed. But sorry to end this video so abruptly. It's kind of just a shit show right now. S14's great, and you guys will see more of that next video. But I gotta kind of figure out my life right now because I'm stranded here. See ya.